Hello, everyone. Welcome to Catherine's ESL classroom. In today's lesson, we are going to have a subject-verb agreement review and quiz. I do have other lessons from the past where I went over some of the subject-verb agreements, but we need to have a refresher, right? So let's get started and have some fun. So thank you again, everyone, for joining Miss Catherine's ESL classroom in subject-verb agreement review and quiz. So for you high beginners, intermediate, even maybe some advanced students, come join, bring your friends, family, and just learn and review this quiz. But don't worry. The beauty of a review is to give us a refresher. We will refresh ourselves on the subject-verb agreement, and we always go over pronunciation and enunciation. And for those that want to say it enunciation, that's good too. All right, so the rules for subject-verb agreement, singular. Remember singular? One. A sentence's subject and verb must always agree for the sentence to be grammatically correct. So what do you notice about the subject and verb in these sentences? Thomas likes milk. A hen lays eggs. A singular subject, such as Thomas and a hen, is always followed by the singular form of the verb, likes and lays. Now the subject-verb agreement of the rules for plural, more than one. What do you notice about the subject and verb in each sentence? The mice run from the cat. The children play in the playground. A plural subject, such as mice and children, but remember, we need our article, the mice, the children. So the plural subject is always followed by the plural form of the verb. Mice run, children play. Now, more of the rules for the subject-verb agreement. To help with correct verb agreements, the basic rules are if the subject is singular, the verb must be singular as well. If the subject is plural, more than one, the verb must be plural. More than one. So singular for singular and plural for plural. Subject, verb. They must agree. To form the plural of a verb in the present tense, now, you should remove the S or sometimes ES or IES from the singular form. Here are some examples of verbs in their present tense, singular and plural forms. Remember, present tense. Okay, so we have the singular becomes, she becomes, he becomes. The plural would be become. Okay, becomes, become. Okay, so think again. She becomes, he becomes. Okay, they become, I become. That's the tricky one. Catches, catch. Drinks, drink. Flies, fly. Forgives, forgive. So let's repeat. To form the plural of a verb in the present tense, you should remove the S or the ES or IES, okay? Goes becomes go. Hides becomes hide. Now you're getting it. Leads becomes lead. Rides becomes, that's right, ride. Seeks becomes seek. Springs becomes spring. Tears, not tears, tears, such as she tears the piece of paper. Tears becomes what? Tear. Okay, so again, to form the plural of a verb in the present tense, which is now, you should remove the S, ES, or IES from the singular form to make it plural. Did you get it? Good. We had another one. Writes becomes right. I think I was trying to hurry you. Oh no, I think you were done, right? Good. All right, now here are the tricky parts. The verb to be follows a different rule when it comes to subject-verb agreements. When there's one subject, singular, the correct use of to be is either is, am, or was. I am, I was. So what tense is I am? That's right, present tense. What tense is I was? Was. Which tense? Past tense. I am feeling excited. I was feeling excited. He is, he was becomes what? He is, he was very gentle. Are you noticing something here? She is, she was. She is, she was playing tennis. It is, it was. It is, it was a bright summer's day. Okay, let me just go back here. The verb to be follows a different rule, okay? So when there's one subject, singular, one, the correct use of to be is either or either, is, am, or was. Okay, let's just repeat. I am, repeat. I was, repeat. He is, repeat. He was, repeat. She is, repeat. She was, repeat. It is, repeat. It was, repeat. Good. How did you do? Feeling better? Good. Now, more tricky parts. Now we're doing the plural form. Before it was the singular, one. The plural is more than one. Good. The correct use of to be is either or either, are or were. Repeat with me. We are. We were. We are excited. Repeat. Repeat with me. We were excited. Good. You are. You were. Now repeat with me. You are all in deep trouble. Uh-oh. You were all in deep trouble. Good job. Repeat with me. They are. They were. They are playing all day. They were playing all day. Good job. Now that you have reviewed subject-verb agreements, it's time to check your understanding, your knowledge. So it's review time. All right, so we're only going to do 3 parts, okay, for the quiz. Part 1 of 3. Which pair of verbs, what does pair mean? 2. So think of your shoes. We have a pair of shoes, right? We have one foot and the other foot. So we need a pair. We need 2 of them. So here we have 2 sentences. So we need a pair of verbs. For example, Mom and Carol blank certain that they had heard a siren. Carol blank feeling very frightened. Okay, now pay attention to the verb tenses. Remember, they have to agree. I'm going to go over the sentence again. Mom and Carol blank certain that they had heard a siren. Carol blank feeling very frightened. What do you think are the pair of verbs? Which pair? Were and was. Okay, so Mom and Carol, is that singular or plural? That's right, plural. Mom and Carol were certain that they had heard a siren. Were, is that past tense or present tense? Mom and Carol were, past tense. Because why? Because it has to agree. Were certain that they had heard a siren. So we have Mom and Carol, plural, were. Okay, and so we were talking about a past tense. They had heard a siren. Now, bonus points. Had heard. Which verb tense is had heard? Okay, I'll give you a clue. Is it still past tense? Yes. Okay, now you have to know which verb tense. Put it down in the comments. I want to know how much of you are advanced, and the ones that are not, go ask your friends or family or even a teacher. Okay, now the second one, Carol. Is this singular or plural? That's right. Is it singular? Carol was feeling very frightened. Good job. Now, why is it was? Because we talked about Mom and Carol were certain that they had heard a siren, but Carol was feeling frightened. Good job. Now, part 2 of 3. Choose one verb in each pair to complete the sentence. Okay, I'll help you with this one. We is or we are going on vacation to Surfer's Paradise. This is the first sentence, okay? The second sentence is it should it be I is or I am packing my swimsuit and towel in my suitcase? What's the first one? We are going on vacation to Surfer's Paradise. I am packing my swimsuit and towel in my suitcase. Good job. Okay, last one. So we are going to see 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sets of words. We have bus, we have Sid and Violet, we have bicycles, and we have Marcy. So we are going to complete each sentence by adding the correct subjects to the sentences. So now pay attention to the verbs in each sentence because they have to agree with what? The subject, the noun. Okay, blank enjoy playing board games. Okay, now think to yourself, is enjoy a singular verb or a plural verb? I'll give you a hint. Think about the singular and the plural charts, the chart that we went through each word. The second sentence, the blank were parked outside the bus station. Now remember, we pronounce P-A-R-K-E-D. The E-D sounds like a T. Remember, there are 3 sounds of ED, T, D, and ID, as in id. Okay, there's no ed. It's not parked, it's parked. Okay, the blank were parked outside the bus station. Third sentence, the blank was stuck in a traffic jam. Last sentence, blank works hard during maths lesson. Okay, so, and there are 2 ways that we can say math. We can say math lessons, or we can say maths lessons. In America, we say math lessons without the S. There's no S in math. Outside of the United States, the British way, or people outside of the United States would say maths, because there's more than one type of math. This is why they say maths with an S. Okay. All right, so now pay attention to all the verbs, circle them, and then pick your noun, your subject noun, to agree with those verbs. Okay, time's up. Okay, enjoy. Which should it be? Sid and Violet. Who got it? Good job. Second sentence, where is the verb? Were. Okay, what's the subject that agrees with it? The bicycles were parked outside the bus station. The third sentence, where is the verb? Okay, is this singular or plural? Singular, the bus was stuck in a traffic jam. All right, last one. Which is the verb in this sentence? Works. Is this singular or plural? Singular. Marcy. Marcy works hard during math lesson in America and math lesson outside of America, the British way. Because they say maths as because there's more than one type of math. How do we say parked again? Is it parked or is it parked? Good job, parked. Yay. How did we all do? So thank you again for joining Miss Catherine's ESL classroom in subject verb agreement review and quiz. So for those out there, please give me a thumbs up. Please love me and put down your comments. We want to hear from you. So until next time, bye.